3, 2, 1.
On Thursday. Oh, this is typing. I don't want to type. I want a pen. Okay. On Thursday, I gave you guys a quiz to see how you would do. There was only one person who did really, really well. I think many people understood 1/2. Some kids understood 1/3. And maybe it was the way I wrote it. Many students did not understand 2/7. And very few people understood 3/5. So that makes me feel like I need to go back and reteach. So this is your reteaching. Your job, and maybe it was the way the paper was, because it was kind of confusing. Had I put equal signs here, would that have helped you?
Yeah.
Because some people put answers for 1/2 down here, they put halves over here, here, and here, and here. So instead of putting halves for everything, you only needed these two right here to say for 1/2. So, can anybody raise their hand and please tell me what you had for a half? Ashlyn, can you tell me 2/4? How do you know that 2/4 is equal to 1/2? 2, the number in the numerator 2 is half of 4, which is in the denominator. That's true. Andrew, 5/10. How many people agree that 5/10 is also equal to half, 1/2? Okay, so a number of you see it. If you have half of them selected in the numerator, then what the total denominator number is, then that would be half. Because the numerator is, if you double it, you would get the denominator. How many people feel good about that information?
I think I know the
Thumbs up if you totally get it and you can explain it to someone else. Thumbs down if you don't understand it at all. Thumbs in between, you feel like you're kind of getting it. Like, where are you at? Are you there? Are you there? Are you there? Okay, so we're in a bunch of different places.
I feel like
If I had 1 out of 3, so I think if you had a visual model,
1/6.
shouting out. If you had a visual model, I have one whole bar, and I divided it into 3 sections. I'm going to be coloring in 1 out of the 3 sections. Does everyone agree that that is equal to 1/3?
Yes.
Okay. So here's how equivalent fractions with a visual model works. You can use your pen or pencil, and you can divide this whole thing into equal parts that are different. So now instead of having 3 parts, if you look at the parts with the pink lines and the black lines, how many parts do I have? How many parts total?
6.
Selena, 6. You're right. And I can count it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That becomes my new denominator, 6. What is the new numerator that's shaded in? Anthony, 2. You are correct. Do you see how there's, instead of 1/3, there's now 2/6? They are the same amount. I didn't highlight anything more. I didn't erase any highlighting. 1/3 is equal to 2/6. Now, what if I divide it even more into more parts? Can we come up with something else? If I took each one of these and cut that in half again, I would have more, right? But another way to do it, this time I'm going to color it blue. What if I cut them all sideways? Now how many in my denominator, Riley? I have 12. Do you guys agree?
Yes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. If I have 12 parts, out of those 12 parts, how many is shaded? Everybody. 4. That's your new numerator. 1/3 is the same size as 2/6, is the same size as 4/12. Does that help? To me, visual models works really, really well. You could keep cutting it smaller and smaller. The only thing is, when you cut it, it has to be equal sizes. I could not make a cut here and a cut here and then not cut anywhere else. Because now I got a big piece, little piece, little piece, little piece, little piece. You see that? If I cut the pieces, I have to cut them all. And if I cut them all, they're all little pieces. So can I come up with another fraction? They're all the same. They all are worth the same amount. Riley, you think you got this? 6/24. Okay, she says 6/24. I agree with you that the denominator is 24. Olivia, raising hand. Okay, what do you disagree about? Are you sure? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Riley, what do you think? Do you respectfully, you agree with Olivia? Okay, for some odd reason, I can't quite. Oh, okay, I guess I can. Okay. So, does anybody disagree with 8/24? Is that what you see? Okay. So thumbs up, thumbs down, thumbs in between. Where are we at now? I want to see. How do you understand? I got some that are a little bit more than that. Some people are still not getting this. Some people in between. Okay. How many people, put your hands down for a second. How many people feel so good about 1/2 equivalent fractions and 1/3 equivalent fractions that you can explain it to someone else? You could teach them. You got this, you hands down. Okay, if you're still having confusions, did you see those people? That's somebody to go see. Please stop tipping the chair. This one is tricky because the numerators here and here were just 1. Well, is it any different when you have a numerator with a different number?
Yes.
It kind of is a little different. I don't have room to draw this on top, so should I draw it under it or should I draw it on the side?